Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. We are sat in St. Stephen. Yeah, because for the last two episodes I forgot to do something. So we're going to do that at the beginning. It's a busy one today, so I did want to do this before the end. Well, at the beginning. Otherwise I may forget again. What are we doing today? We're going to be extending our line out to the vacant side of Thun, or vacant end of Thun station. Well, it's not completely vacant anymore, is it? It's got a bridge to nowhere. But still, it needs connecting. And it needs to be connected to a few places. So we'll do that. We are going to replace this local commuter service as well. It's going to be the new rail bus. Here it comes now. And we'll get that done. We'll also take a look at Brig, as I've extended the reach of our goods line between episodes. We need to do something with the machines as well, but that's going to be a little trickier. So we may leave that just for the time being, and then we'll find out some way to do it. Anyway, since we have got a lot to do, especially in the track laying department, should we get on with it? We might even put a station in today as well, or two. Let's grab this. Not without the UI, you're not. We need to change this. Actually, before we do this, let's have a look at your finances. Do you know, I'm quite impressed with that. This was never really supposed to be a thing. It just goes to show, oh, well, it needs an update. It's a bit rusty and dirty. That's good though, isn't it? It means it's a workhorse. But yeah, look at that. It's not really costing us that much, and some years it's turning a profit. That's lovely. I like that. Anyway, manage this. Perhaps we can get a cheap... Let's keep this up and we'll put the details up. Currently it's costing us $451,000 a year to run. But we unlocked an actual rail bus. This one isn't a rail bus. I was corrected there. It's a high-speed train. Or it was classed as one, which is correct, 125 kilometers an hour. This one does 90 and is a diesel. That's the only issue I have with it. It's a diesel in Switzerland. Not really a thing. However, we should give it a go, shouldn't we? It's a bit cheaper. The capacity is a bit rough though. 15 versus 20. Actually, how many people take this? Where are you? Come here. Well, it might be perfect. How many people are waiting for it? Let's go over to the massive station we have here. Not many. I mean, we can temporarily put in a diesel, can't we? Just to appease the diesel fans. Fear not, we are going to have plenty of diesels in our next series. But we don't really have many out here. So, yes, we're going to do it. We're going to have a rail bus. There we go. It's only going to cost us $191,000 to run. Hopefully, that'll do the job. Isn't he wonderful? He's a bit chubby, I like it. Look at that, he's really wide. Or is he really low? Mainland Europe version of a pacer, perhaps? There we go. 5 people on board. I thought there were 10 waiting, or was I looking at the wrong one? No, there were 10 waiting, weren't there? Did the other 5 just decide that they didn't want to get on that? And they were gone. Is it not good enough? Well, we'll see. It might have been something to do with the fact they were getting on as I changed it. As long as there's never more than 15 people waiting here, we could double it up, perhaps. Stick 2 together. We'll more than likely have another electric train of some sort. It's a bit roller coastery, this line. I mean, that's not too bad though, is it, for a little local line? It might be outpaced by these cars. That's probably what they're doing. I mean, they're having a bit of a race, aren't they? Oh, we're winning. Oh, it's a close one. Come on, we should beat that car. Where's the car? I think they're doing about the same speed. 90 kilometers an hour. I'm going to guess you're doing the same speed because you don't seem to be gaining or falling behind. Well, we're doing 10 mile an hour faster. 10 mile an hour. 10 kilometers an hour faster. That's wonderful. Look at us go in the distance. Yeah, and you got to slow down for the city streets there. Oh, that's brilliant. Transport Fever, number plate. I like it. Anyway, not what you're supposed to be doing today. You didn't indicate. Let's head over to Brig. We've added another stop just down here. It'd be interesting to see how much they drop off there. Brig is big. Yes, it is. You'll see we've got a couple of stray industries. Are they industries? I think they are, right? Goods are the commerce. Yeah, so this would be industry over here. And I'm not sure what to do about that. We could have just one line heading over the river. Possibly an idea. It would be nice to service everywhere. But look at the goods. Guys, look at the goods. That is a monstrous amount of goods. We can bring up the layer there. Oh, here we go. It says here. We have 6 being delivered. Past here, the first drop-off. So the multi-drop is working like a charm. Now, for much bigger cities, you'd probably have some sort of central depot. But for us, this is a central depot. Over here, where we did it in Lötschberg, this isn't worth it. The city is just not big enough to have a depot at the edge of town and then transfer it over. So we might as well drive into town, drop off at both points and just use that as a turnaround to head back to our deliveries up there. We will need to check on our stone, won't we? Look at that, guys. All those little tweaks we did. Nearly up to the 200 million mark, which is going to be needed for our expansion. Well, we can afford these now, can't we? Let's get you some new trams on here. They're always going to be used. On for the Mirage. What are they like in purple? Probably beautiful. There we go. You got new trams, guys. Coming out to the outskirts here. Yes, stone. Don't forget, Grant. Do stone, and then we can get on with the building. Are we keeping up? A bit better. We can check on the line rate, can't we? Right, let's get that done. 301. There we go. We met demand. Perfect. Good timing. Hopefully, which it looks like we're a little over at the moment, so we can get that down and our trucks can be waiting. Yes, look at that. Perfect. That didn't take long at all, did it? We only added a couple more trucks as well. So if we go to the stone line, how's that doing for our finances? Guys, look at that. And that was all down to us tidying up down here. We can't put this off any longer. We have to extend our line. We do not terminate at Thun anymore. Well, our express does. Also, yeah, that reminds me. I was advised there are assets that come with these bridges. We're going to put them in because they look snazzy. I tried them out. I didn't keep them in, so I can show you where they are. If I can remember, I think they're in here. Here you go. You've got girder bridge and buttress. Or you've got, what are these? These are just girder bridge pillars. But the red brick is close enough, I would say, to over there. There you go. They can just sit in there. I think there's chubbier ones in here. Red brick. You can get rid of the caps at the top and have it like that, which we don't need. You can remove the, is it no walls? Yes, no walls bit of it. And you can just have them like that. And it's about 5 tracks. So if we change this to 5 lines, I think it sits about perfect. We put that in there and there you go. Isn't that a lovely little addition to this bridge mod? And it's all filled in. And this section here, what I was thinking of doing, getting into my concrete, because you know I like it. We can put that in the middle to make it sort of a solid bridge, especially now we have that. Our express train is pulling up. We could definitely do with upgrading those, although we'll check on the capacities, see if they're anywhere close to full, because if they are, then we will. That's how we do that. Anyway, you're distracted and it's only early, so that's wonderful. Now we can go down here and we can do a little bit of that. And it should just be a simple case of sending this all the way down. Well, that was painless. Okay, hopefully more of the same will come. This is where we're thinking about oil and stations. We want Lötschberg to have a station that connects to the main line. Where are we heading? What I'd like to do is at least add the freight station. We're going to have a freight station here for the refinery. And there's a bit of a hill here, which may be useful. We can possibly utilize the hill. It's not much of a slope at the bottom. Perhaps if we sit on this second one. Shall we do it? Shall we do it? Let's get in a new station. We will be going for cargo, maximum size. We want it to be this side, a little way from the river because we've got to do some junction-y type things. A bit high. Oh, there we go. I like that. Oh, you know what you've not done? You've not done the high speed. We're going to do high speed out here. I've decided after the fact. Do we go under or over the track? What we got over here? A selection of bears. A selection of bears. Run with it. Or run with the bear. He's roaring at that bear. Oh, there's a fight. Anyway, we're not here for bear fighting. We are here to get this in and looking marvellous and be functional. I think a little access road is all we'll need. Are we going to be bringing anything back? No. So we can head down from here. We will need that. And head under, possibly. I think we get enough height. If this works, I'll be super happy. Now it's time for our, and I remember high-speed track this time, to extend this line. More bears. Lots of bears. We are gonna head down, and because it's a sort of a commuter route, well, it is a commuter route, we're gonna stay about 100 kilometers an hour. We're not going to worry too much about speed. We do want to send it at the back and keep heading down a little bit, and then we'll level out just before the bridge. Are we heading the right angle now? We could have probably gone out further, couldn't we? To be fair. A lot further. Yeah. I forgot I had the bear selected as well. Do you reach this station? You do. Well, isn't that beautiful? Okay, that makes our life a little easier. So we can probably make this a little less aggressive then and branch out. As long as we can swing round here. How high are we? And then we head round and straight from this point. Will it work? I would like to keep the bridge section straight-ish. Are we heading in the right direction? I think so. We can branch. I think we've gone a little low though. Let's head level from here instead. Give us a little bit of a raised section. And we can keep going round and do the same thing. We should be able to get it the same as what we had it before. Perfect. Then we go across. We can pick us a nice bridge. What sort of thing do we want? We've already got arches. How about something like this one? With the girders underneath. It looks strong, doesn't it? We could put our own stuff in there. What else do we have? We have these. They don't look too bad. We have the arches. We've got a lot of arches everywhere. We've got the classic-y type ones. We've got those as well. Box girder would be nice. The legs look a bit skinny. Those are fancy, but again, they look a bit skinny. This section looks a little too thin. I'm going to go with it like that, I think. That looks pleasant, doesn't it? There we go. We are going to have 3 tracks here. There's going to be, I would imagine, 2 for freight because we've got the other freight area up there. So we're going to continue around here, but we're going to be turning it into that. Can we get over that section there without being too slow? I can't see the speeds at the moment. We could have probably turned earlier. Oh, there we go. No, that's perfect. Like that. This one can turn immediately then. Keep it at 100. I know it's slow. The question is, we need to get over there. So this section here is going to have to raise up. So we'll go up one there. There we go. And there we go. Perfect. That can go something along the lines of that. Will you go across? Really? Why? Why will you go across if I do it from back there, but you won't do it from the other place? I know. We'll go across. I probably had it. Ooh, what bridge could that be? I'd prefer you to not make a bridge until there, but you won't, will you? You're so close to working. Could we trick it into doing it? I think we can. We want the square one. I'd like to lower this down. Just here. Just so it starts doing a bridge. And then I think we'll be good. There we go. Got it. Right, so we can put that up from there. I don't want the biggest of bridges. You're doing it, aren't you? If I hold shift, will you do it? There we go. From there. Right, so head back here. Hold shift. Accept. Hey, we're in. Look at that. That wasn't too painful. This is going to go round over there. And this one continues round that way. There we go. That shouldn't be too bad. Can you do that as well? That's brilliant. Except we don't have a bridge, Grand, you Burke. Oh dear. Please work. I'd love this to be a bridge. It's sort of working, isn't it? We have a few in here that would look nice for this, I think. Like these ones here, the ones with that are at the top, though not those. That's a little low. It's the ones that are on the top. No, not the ones with the stuff underneath. These could work. Just a girder bridge. Yeah, I like that. Good. Oh, why won't you go in? Girder bridge. Come on. Don't let me down now. Girder bridge in green. Come on. You're in. Hold shift. You're in. No, come on. Hold shift. In. Hold shift. In. Perfect, guys. I love it. We kind of finagled that, didn't we? Just a little bit. We will need some support either side. I don't know whether trucks are going to fit under there, but that's pretty close, isn't it? We can go back to the assets that come with the bridge. We could use these or those. I'm not sure yet. I think these, we don't need them. That is 3-track. See, that's nice and simple, isn't it? It looks the business. We can go with something maybe like stone, brick yellow. Does that work out here? Brick yellow. I sort of like that. We could do something along those lines. Oh, it flashes. Not that then. Can we change the width of it? Oh, actually, can we just put it in there? Will that do? Oh, that works, doesn't it? Just put them at the edges here. Yes, because otherwise we're going to clip the road there. And then we can get our terrain tools. Smooth that out a touch. Let's go with that one. Stick the strength up. There we go. Bring that up and around. All of a sudden, it looks like it's supposed to be here. That's a low bridge. We'll need a sign on there, won't we? Low bridge. Considering it's going to a yard, that's a bit weird. Although tankers are quite low. Usually. They're going to have to be for this area. There we go. Oh, we ate a bear. Where are you going, bear? Don't go up there. Okay, there we go. That's nice. We may do some more detailing on this. But for now, we just need to get there. Right, that should give us access in here like that. I'm actually thinking of branching this off sooner. We'll be heading that way, yeah, so we want to come off pretty quick, don't we? And then we'll extend the station if need be that way. We can do some terraforming if need be. Which means when we turn around, how are we going to turn around? There's something you haven't thought of. I thought about doing a crossing on the bridge, however, it does that. That's not going to happen. We should be able to get any junction work over here, though. Yes, we're going to have to share the line in one direction, aren't we? Although, are we going to have trains down here? We could have passing points, maybe. But if we give ourselves possible crossovers, I think that will help figure out what we're doing. So one there and one there. That's nice. That side works. Do we need to go across the other way? I don't think so. I think we're good here. This will be a shared track for freight, is what I'm thinking. It could technically go and share this bit of line and use these two for the passing tracks, which suggests this should be a little quicker. This should be... Oh, no. No, you missed it. Oh, you missed it again. This should be something like that. 100, right? That's what we're doing around there. I think it'll be too much, but we'll try. Okay, which will mean... Although this is coming around here, we need it flat. This can be pretty slow. That can be flat. And then this section can continue round and in is what I'm hoping. Like that. If that does the trick, I'm happy. Well, we got a kind of weird wiggle, haven't we? I think what would be better is if that was nice and straight after the bridge there. How does that look? It's pleasant. We are going to get rid of all this stuff that's growing through. We've got like produce growing through. What was that? Corn? Do we have corn growing through our track? Can we not? Easily fixed. Get rid of it like that. And we are going to have some fields. I've not decided how I'm going to do fields yet. It's not as nice as Transport Fever 1 field work. I will say that. I much prefer the way it works with farmer and painter. I do prefer that method. And I don't like the way the brushes work for trees either. You can't seem to get the same sort of natural bush effect that you get with the old tree gun. Yeah, this is a bit of a main line. It's busy like this in 3 tracks because it's mainly freight. It's a big old freight area because we've got to head round there to the tools as well. Well, I am surprised that we're already in. That's impressive. Go me. I am super happy about that. Are we going to get it running? We might get it running. It should just produce from here as soon as we connect it up. But for now, what we'll need to do is just flip the trains in the station, which will mean we'd need an extra junction, unfortunately. Well, no, we wouldn't. Not if we've got no trains running down here for the moment, which we won't have. Yeah, we should be able to get away with this. What have we forgotten though? Or what have I forgotten? Yeah, we need the bridge out here. Coming out straight. Not bridge. Junction. Switch. There we go. Then we can head down. Are we heading the right angle? Yes, something like that. 55. And then we head straight down. Like that. We want to be heading over to there, don't we? And that's where our station's probably going to be at that point. Our first stop, anyway, is just going to be a little station. This one we're going to leave as is for now. We will be heading... I would say we'll be heading... not down that steep. Heading round that way. It's not quick round here, and that's intentional. Because it's very local. There's like a little local rail line sort of thing that's going on. Again, we could do some retaining wall stuff over here. I mean, it's sort of out the way. We are passing very close to residential, but they're also building their homes next to industrial plants. So, you've chosen. Maybe it will encourage them to build the industries out here. It would be industries, wouldn't it, as well, because we're delivering construction materials. Oh, should we have a look to see how our multi-drop is working? Yeah, there we go. Look, it's total of 69 from that line, or 70 are going to the first stop, and then 12 of those are then carrying on to the second drop. Isn't that wonderful? I love how that works. It's absolutely perfect. I love our little low bridge here. It's very nice. Oh, and I've accidentally put ballast down here. Shouldn't that be something more like, I don't know, dirt? What is that? That's not dirt, that's soil or farmland. It would be that dirt, wouldn't it? Get that. Take down the strength. Bring up the brush size a little bit. Just do something like that. There we go. Something like that, and then perhaps a little bit of gravel. Just adds a little bit to it, doesn't it? Little bits of gravel in there. It's beautiful. Look at that. There you go. Better than just being plain. I like it so far. Do you think we can get a train running? It would be interesting to see. No. Do you know what you haven't done? And I don't know what I'm doing with it. Well, since we've decided that's a commuter down there, we could actually send this down and connect into the side here and then branch off early. Well, technically, where's our freight gonna bypass? We might be better off joining the little local line and double tracking it. If we can get there, we could head under the... Yeah, maybe. We could head under here and then wiggle our way up so that we avoid this and have this double tracked up to that bridge. It's only a small commuter train. Depends how steep that is. I guess we'll stick with the same track just for the time being. How steep is this? Well, I mean, oh, it's very steep, isn't it? Let's just see, shall we? See how steep we go at this angle. If we just go kind of alongside it, we can curve round the hill like that. Maybe. Oh dear. You'd have to come round like this, wouldn't you? Like at a really steep angle. I'm not overly keen with this idea, because that's slowing down no end. If we went that way though, can we get under this bridge? Oh, that would have been brilliant. Maybe if we go steep. Right, our trains can handle it. We get refunds, that's the good news. I'm not sure on this just yet. We bring this down. Well, see, that's coming down quite quick, isn't it? We come down like this. I know it's steep. Wow, you really are cutting through there. We want to properly cut through there. Can we drop that a little bit? Alright. It would be kind of cool to head under this, wouldn't it? If possible. Oh, come on. You can't... What are you doing there? Oh, yeah, that was deceiving, actually. We did need to go a little further down. Bring that back. Go a little further down. There we go. Don't need a little tunnel. And then, can we? Oh, there we go. I mean, it's a bit of a weird one. Can you go straight from there? I mean, it's close, but it's perfect. Wow, that was perfect. Now, can we get to here? That's the question. We can. And then can we double track that then? We can. I guess we can continue that off that way. It's kind of lovely. We don't need the crossing that direction then. Oh, we're going to pause that, otherwise you break your train. Oh, what if you click now? For something that wasn't planned, this is a sort of first draft. That's what I'm going with. Everything we've done today, the way I see it, is we'll need a crossing over here, which might benefit us. Yeah, everything we've done today, finish your sentence, is like a pencil outline before you finish your canvas or start painting. It can still be changed later on. It can even be changed when you start painting as well. But I'm going to keep this analogy going. It seems to be working. And yeah, what we end up with eventually is the finished product track-wise, and we can sort of detail after that point. Now, does that look okay? It's not bad. It's not bad. Then we can send this up further, because we are going to be extending the line, and what we can do is at that bridge we can bring it out like that and have a little bit of a quicker junction there. Switch. Yeah. So there we go. We got a little access point up here. We wiggle our way up. We will need to tidy that up a touch. It shouldn't take too long though. Just get rid of some of this at the top here. I would like to leave some of it up there. I just want to get rid of some of these right angles for now. We might be able to do something better with it anyway. Get that brush a bit bigger, shall we? All the way. There we go. Tidy that up a touch. Perfect. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I like that. Gently does it. Yes. Get rid of that section. Oh, yeah. Bring this up because it's all part of a junction now. It's starting to work. We've got a little bit of a... Well, we've got a crossover here, haven't we? A crossroads. I like that. Dangerous? Yes, possibly. Are we going to use it? Absolutely. There is still the option to go the other way as well. I have not forgotten about that. Now, I'm going to say we need these signals for this. Where are they? Where are they gone? Where's my signals? Here, these. NF. Yes. Now, we want them a little way off the crossing, don't we? We do want to release our trains quite early. I've one there. Oh, stick them one way. One there. One before the bridge. Either side. And one before the crossing here. Would be ideal. That side. Yeah, probably a little further away. We're going to need a signal here probably. Yes. We'll need one here. Because now what we're doing, we're introducing ourselves to the other trains that already run on this line. I have one either side of the bridge up here. There we go. So we're going to need a little bit of blocking here. More to keep things moving rather than for spacing trains out. What I would actually like to do with this, could we bypass our freight? It would be kind of nice to take it around this outside. It's not efficient. But then what we can do, I'm hoping, is we delete this back up to this point here. And we make this single track. And that should help us. It's a little slow, granted. But that should help us, right? It keeps us from, for a short distance, going on the opposing side of the... we cross over the main line and then cross back again. So this way, both of the local commuter come this way. And then they share this platform. The freight train goes round the outside, and then scoots back in. And then we're on the main line again. I mean, it's going to be super busy, isn't it, down here? Anyway, guys, I'm sort of happy with today's work. This should kick in. I think we've actually got a connection now. We're lacking some signals in places. We can flip round here to start with. I think we could take a look and just see how it goes. For now, we're only going to be going one way here. So we don't need to worry about signaling this side. Do we? No, you don't. We're going to be going either side. No, we're not. We're just going this side, aren't we? Yeah. Oh, actually, we could use these two. I don't know. I don't know yet. Guys, I need to think about this very carefully because we could trip up on this. Given that, we'll be heading this way, wouldn't we? And this way. So but we can't at the moment. You can't signal it if you're going to do all this shenanigans. No. So what you need to do is just get the line running and see what happens. Let's do it. Let's create a new line. It's going to be from here. It's going to go further than what we're doing at the moment. We're just going to get it running. Where is it? Is it here? I think that's it, right? And it's fuel, which is orange. No, it's crude, isn't it? Not crude. Is it? It is refined oil that we don't actually refine. I guess that's, what's that? A grey blue? I don't know what colour that is. Where's our lines? Bring our lines up. There we go, line 1. It's not pink. It's sort of... Oh, that... No. This colour... It doesn't really matter. That colour kind of works for me. I don't think we have that. As we have blue bus there. Cyan bus. Blue. So what's this going to be? This is going to be... Lötschberg, right? Lötschberg oil. Great. That's what we'll go with. I think we're going to come back down this way as well. From here, we're probably only going to go one way. Thinking about it, we might not even need that. We have tools to think about, but just do this for now. As long as this works, which it is doing, so we could possibly get away with this, guys. The only thing we've got, we cannot pass down here, can we? Because we're probably going to be too long. And the train stops here. Although we do share the... I actually don't mind sharing the line there. The only issue is going to be... No, we should wait over there and then they should clear. Okay, I think we can get away with this. I think we can get away with this. I'm confident. Oh, really? Where are you going? How are you getting back there? Or is it because this is not one way? That should be one way. That should... Where are you going? we go where? Where are you heading off? I don't understand what you're doing there. You're going all the way round here? No, that's not going to happen. What are you doing that for? These are two... Oh, we got no crossover, have we? Here. There's actually no crossover. I've just realised. Yeah, I think I removed it. That was silly. Why did you do that? That needs to come up here. There we go. Wow, that was going on a journey. That was doing some work. Right, there we go. We should be done. Good, we're in. Guys, I don't know where we're getting our train from. Our only depot, more than likely. Sir, you've only got one. Should we build a consist quickly? And then we'll just get it going and we'll take it from there. Let's do it. Electric. Whatever the beefiest one is. We do have these, but I'm going to save those for our coal trains. We have these. We're going to put those on our coal trains, our big trains. I don't think the oil ones are going to get very busy or very long. Not long enough anyway. So, electric. We could take a look at this if you'd like to take a look at this one. The Series 1042. It's a bit more of an express line, isn't it? I think we just need something slow and chunky. Although we're kind of express freight. Yes. So perhaps one of these, like this one, or this one. Perhaps that one. That one's... I'm going to go with this one because we don't have wagons that go fast enough, I don't think. Put that one on there. Then we need cargo. Yeah, how fast do these go? 120. Perfect. And this goes 125. How many are we going to need? I don't know. Let's just go for it. Until it hits mediocre, perhaps. Oh no, the same length of the platform. Otherwise we're going to struggle. We'll just put them all like this for now. 33.9 million. We got it. And this is going on... Where's our fuel? Lötschberg oil freight. And let's have a look at our oil train, our first oil train coming out the depot. It's going to be a monster. We should come over here, shouldn't we? Be lovely. I think that's how we'll end it today, in fact. We'll watch it coming out the depot from here. Alright guys, that's been a busy build, but we've got it running in an episode. It wasn't even an entire episode. Oh, I forgot to mention, can you see the passenger cars over there I put in the assets? We're watching our very first oil train leave the depot. It's got tankers on the back, which looks fantastic. That's going to start its journey. We will work on it more. Once it's started producing, or once we've figured out what we're doing, how we're going to work it, we'll take it, the finished product, to be delivered to a city. There's a couple of cities that require it, I believe, on the map. Here comes our multicolored freight train as well. 2 different types, box cars and tankers. It's wonderful. Oh, you've got your mouse on the screen. Mouse pointer. There we go, it's gone. I'll leave you with this. A little bit of rail fanning on the side. And we'll be busy refining our line. I went there when we come back. And getting our first lot of fuel delivered to our cities. And until then, take care.